This is the moment that separates the dreamers from the doers, the talkers from the achievers. It's 2025, and the world isn't waiting. You don't have the luxury of time, and you can't afford to stand on the sidelines anymore. This isn't your do or die moment. Let's get real. What have you been putting off? What excuses have you been clinging to? Because excuses are comfortable lies we tell ourselves to justify staying stuck. But not this year. Not now. 2025 demands action, courage, and a refusal to settle for mediocrity. Your life isn't a rehearsal. It's happening now, and every second counts. You can't wait for the perfect moment, because it doesn't exist. The only thing standing between you and the life you want is the decision to act. It's that simple. Decide, and then commit like your life depends on it, because it does. Yes, fear will show up. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown. It's inevitable. But fear isn't your enemy, it's your fuel. Let it ignite a fire in your soul. Every great success story begins with someone who chose to face fear head on and said, "Not today. You won't stop me." You have everything you need within you right now. Stop waiting for someone to save you, for the stars to align, or for the world to give you permission. Take the shot, build the dream, create the life you've been fantasizing about. But you have to give everything minus 100% of your energy, your focus, your determination. You're not here to live an average life. You're not here to settle for good enough. You were made for greatness, but greatness requires grit. It requires relentless effort and an unshakable belief in yourself, even when no one else believes in you. You will stumble, you will fall, but every failure is just another step closer to your breakthrough. Don't let the setbacks define you. Let them refine you. Use every challenge, every hardship as a stepping stone to something greater. This isn't the time for small plans or half-hearted efforts. It's the time for massive action, for bold moves, for risking it all. Because the alternative, staying where you are, isn't an option. The pain of regret will always outweigh the pain of discipline. 2025 is your year. It's your time. Right now, in this moment, decide who you're going to be and what you're willing to fight for. Make the commitment to do whatever it takes to achieve your vision. The clock is ticking, and there's no turning back. It's do or die. Time is the ultimate equalizer. No matter who you are or where you come from, every single person has the same 24 hours in a day. But what sets achievers apart is how they use those hours. They act with urgency, not tomorrow, not someday, but now. Because here's the truth: someday is a lie. It's a mirage that keeps you trapped in comfort, delaying the life you're capable of living. When you embrace urgency, you wake up to the fact that time is your most precious asset. You can lose money and make it back. You can lose opportunities and find others. But time, once it's gone forever. And every moment you waste is a moment you'll never get back. Urgency isn't about panic, it's about clarity. It's the mindset that recognizes your goals deserve immediate attention, that your dreams can't wait. It's the spark that ignites a fire under you to take bold, decisive action. Because the longer you wait, the more you risk losing momentum, losing opportunities, and losing the chance to become who you're meant to be. You don't need all the answers to start, you just need to start. Action creates momentum, and momentum builds success. Urgency turns "I'll try" into It's the difference between saying "I wish" and shouting "I wish." When you live with urgency, every moment becomes a stepping stone toward your ultimate vision, and nothing can stop you. This is the year everything changes. Not next year, not 5 years from now, this year. Right here, right now, you stand at the edge of transformation, the kind that reshapes your life from the inside out. But let me be clear, transformation doesn't just happen to you. You create it. It's born from your decisions, your actions, your willingness to step out of what's familiar and into what's possible. Transformation begins with a choice. It's a moment when you say, enough is enough, enough is settling, enough of waiting, enough of living small. It's about breaking free from the stories you've been telling yourself, those lies that whisper, you're not ready or it's too late. This year isn't about excuses. It's about execution. The truth is, you are one decision away from a completely different life. But transformation isn't just about a single breakthrough moment, it's about consistently showing up. Every action you take, every habit you create, every belief you strengthen is building the foundation for the person you're becoming. This year is your blank canvas. The world may not hand you the perfect conditions, but that's not what transformation needs. It needs your commitment, your hunger, your relentless drive to become the version of yourself you know you can be. The only question is, are you ready to claim it? Because the opportunity is here, the time is now, and this year is waiting for you to rise. Inaction is the silent thief of dreams. It doesn't just steal your opportunities, it robs you of your potential, your growth, your future. Every moment you hesitate, every time you choose comfort over courage, you pay a price far greater than you realize. It's not just the missed chances, it's the life you could have lived but didn't. Think about it. How many times have you said, I'll do it later, or it's not the right time, and where has that gotten you? Inaction keeps you locked in the same cycle, in the same place, year after year. It feeds procrastination, fuels regret, and breeds frustration. It whispers, you'll have another chance, but deep down you know that's a lie. The cost of inaction isn't just external, it's internal. It erodes your confidence, weakens your belief in yourself, and builds a wall between you and the life you truly want. Every time you choose to wait, you're telling yourself that your dreams, your goals, your happiness can wait too. And that message? It's devastating. But here's the brutal truth: the pain of inaction doesn't show up immediately. It sneaks in over time, until one day you wake up wondering where the years went and why you didn't do more. Don't let that be your story. The price of waiting is far greater than the risk of taking action. Because when you choose inaction, you choose to let life pass you by. Fear is not your enemy, it's your ally. It's the signal that you're standing on the edge of something that matters, something that has the power to change your life. Too often we let fear paralyze us, convince us to shrink back, to play it safe. But the truth is, fear is a compass pointing directly toward the places where growth is waiting. Think about it. Every time you've felt fear, it's been in the face of something important. Fear only shows up when the stakes are high, when there's something real on the line. That's why you can't let it stop you. Instead, you have to learn to harness it. Use it as fuel, as energy, as the fire that propels you forward. The key is not to avoid fear, but to lean into it. Feel it fully, acknowledge it, and then decide that it won't control you. Fear is like a wild horse. It's powerful, but when you take the reins, you can channel that power into forward motion. The same fear that tries to hold you back can become the very thing that drives you to break through barriers and achieve your biggest goals. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's taking action despite it. When you harness fear, you turn what was once a roadblock into a stepping stone. Every time you step through fear, you prove to yourself that you're stronger than it. And that's where true power lies. The greatest prison you'll ever live in is the one built by your own limiting beliefs. These beliefs are the invisible chains holding you back, whispering lies like, I'm not smart enough, I'm not capable, or I don't deserve more. They are the stories you've repeated so many times that they feel like truth. But here's the thing, they're not. They're illusions, and they're keeping you from the life you were born to live. Think about where these beliefs come from. Maybe it was something someone said to you years ago, a failure that knocked you down, or even the fear of stepping into the unknown. But just because a belief feels real doesn't mean it is. You have the power to rewrite your story, to challenge those old scripts, and to create new ones that align with the person you want to become. Breaking limiting beliefs starts with awareness. You must identify the patterns that are holding you back. Ask yourself, is this belief helping me or hindering me? Then, challenge it. Find evidence that proves it wrong. Replace it with a belief that empowers you, one that reminds you of your strength, your resilience, and your infinite potential. This isn't a one-time exercise, it's a daily practice. Each time you choose a new belief, you chip away at the walls that have kept you small. You step into your power, and you realize that the only limits you ever had were the ones you placed on yourself. Clarity is power. Without a clear vision, you're like a ship lost at sea, drifting aimlessly with no destination in sight. You might move, but you'll never get anywhere meaningful. Clarity gives you purpose. It gives you direction. It's the foundation for everything you want to achieve in life. You can't hit a target you can't see. So what do you want? Not a vague idea, not something better, but crystal clear, specific, and detailed. What does it look like? What does it feel like? The more vivid your vision, the stronger your pull toward it becomes. A clear vision isn't just a goal, it's a magnet that draws you forward even when challenges arise. Clarity cuts through confusion. It eliminates distractions. When you know exactly what you're aiming for, every decision becomes easier. You stop wasting time on things that don't matter and you channel your energy into what does. Clarity gives you focus, and focus gives you momentum. But clarity isn't just about knowing what you want, it's about knowing why you want it. The why is the fuel behind your vision. It's the emotional charge that makes you unstoppable. When your vision is tied to a powerful purpose, you'll do whatever it takes to make it real. The world doesn't shape your vision, you do. Decide what you want, see it in your mind, feel it in your heart, and then go after it with everything you've got. Because with clarity of vision, there's nothing you can't achieve. When you want something extraordinary, you can't approach it with an ordinary mindset. Success doesn't come from dipping your toe in the water, it comes from diving in headfirst, fully committed, with no backup plan. This is the all or nothing mentality, the mindset that says, I'm all in no matter what. Half-hearted efforts produce half-hearted results. You can't give 50% of your energy and expect 100% of the outcome. The all or nothing mentality isn't about perfection, it's about dedication. It's about showing up every single day with the mindset that quitting isn't an option and mediocrity isn't acceptable. This mentality forces you to burn the ships. It means there's no retreat, no safety net, no plan B. It's the ultimate commitment to your goals because you know that having an escape route only dilutes your focus. When you embrace this level of commitment, you don't just try, you do. You don't just hope, you create. And yes, it's uncomfortable, it's supposed to be. Growth happens in the discomfort. The all or nothing mentality demands that you give up excuses, distractions, and anything that doesn't align with your vision. It's about being relentless, resilient, and resourceful, even when the odds are stacked against you. This isn't a mentality for the faint of heart, but if you want extraordinary results, you need extraordinary effort. Commit fully. Give everything you've got, because when you go all in, you unlock a power within yourself that can't be stopped. Adversity is not something you can avoid. It's not something that happens to you, it's something that happens for you. Every challenge, every obstacle, every setback is an opportunity in disguise, a chance to grow, to rise, and to become stronger than you ever thought possible. You will face tough times. Life will throw punches that knock you down. But the true measure of your strength isn't in how many times you fall, it's in how many times you get back up. Overcoming adversity is about embracing the struggle, not shying away from it. It's about understanding that every difficulty is a stepping stone to your ultimate success. The key to overcoming adversity is perspective. It's about seeing challenges as opportunities for growth. The pain you feel today will shape the person you are tomorrow, but only if you decide to use it as fuel. If you allow yourself to be defeated by setbacks, you're letting your circumstances control you. But if you choose to rise, to push forward, to adapt, you take back the power. You have everything you need to overcome whatever comes your way. Resilience is built in moments like this, when you dig deep, when you refuse to quit, and when you trust that this struggle will transform you into the person you need to be to reach your dreams. No matter how hard it gets, you're capable of facing it and coming out stronger on the other side. Adversity doesn't define you, your response to it does. Discipline is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. It's the secret weapon that separates those who dream from those who achieve. Without discipline, even the best plans and intentions will fall apart. It's the commitment to keep moving forward day after day, even when the excitement fades and the challenges mount. Relentless discipline means doing what needs to be done, no matter how hard it gets. It's about sticking to your routines when the motivation is gone, when the world is telling you to slow down, or when you just don't feel like it. The truth is, motivation will come and go, but discipline is the force that keeps you grounded, driving you toward your goals, even when you're tired, frustrated, or overwhelmed. Discipline is not just about action, it's about consistency. It's about showing up every single day, even when you don't see immediate results, because you understand that every small action compounds over time. It's the ability to push through the discomfort, the distractions, and the temptations, and stay focused on the long-term vision. This kind of discipline isn't easy, but it's essential. Every successful person you admire has one thing in common: they have learned to master themselves, to put their desires on hold for their dreams, and to act with unwavering commitment. Relentless discipline isn't about perfection, it's about persistence, about doing whatever it takes again and again to become the person who makes things happen. Imagine waking up every day knowing you gave it everything. You made every moment count, pursued every opportunity, and lived true to your deepest values. That's what it means to live with no regrets. It's about making choices that align with your soul, so that when you look back, you don't see a life full of mischances and what ifs, but one full of courage, passion, and purpose. Living with no regrets starts with making decisions that move you toward your dreams. It's not about playing it safe, not about taking the easy route. Regret doesn't come from failure, it comes from never trying. It comes from sitting on the sidelines, watching life pass by and wondering what could have been. To live with no regrets, you must make the tough decisions, the ones that challenge you, that push you out of your comfort zone. It's about listening to that inner voice that says, this is who I'm meant to be, and taking action, even when it's scary, even when others doubt you. Because you know that the cost of inaction, the pain of looking back and wishing you'd done more, is far greater than any fear you face in the moment. You have one shot at this life. It's time to stop holding back. Live fully with intention and with the belief that you are worthy of everything you desire. Because when you choose to live without regret, you create a life that is rich with purpose, fulfillment, and no apologies. This is your moment. The time is now. You have the power to create the life you want, but only if you choose to take action. The world doesn't owe you anything. You must go out and claim what is rightfully yours. No more waiting, no more excuses. You are not here to play small. You are here to leave your mark, to step into your greatness, and to live a life that inspires others. Every step you take from this moment forward must be driven by purpose, fueled by relentless discipline, and powered by a vision so clear that nothing can deter you. You are capable of more than you've ever imagined, but it's up to you to show up every single day with everything you've got. So stand tall, look fear in the eye, and keep moving forward, no matter what. You are stronger than any challenge. You are more resilient than any setback. You have everything inside you to overcome adversity and build the life you deserve. This is your time to rise. It's do or die. So get up, take the leap, and go after what's yours with unwavering determination. Because the only thing standing between you and the life you want is the decision to act. And that decision is yours. Right now, don't wait another second. Go make it happen.